One fundraiser with my pals. You'll never need another set.
We have all had that moment where a character in a movie makes a quote so great that it stays with us long after the cinematic experience is over. These words most often contain deeper meanings and when coupled with perfect delivery, evoke various kinds of emotions within us. If you have ever wondered what makes these quotes so great, then you should stay tuned, because today we will be looking into some of the iconic movie quotes and what made them such remarkable quotes. 1. Green Goblin to Spider-Man, in Spider-Man.
I chose my path, you chose the way of the hero. And they found you amusing for a while, the people of this city. But the one thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fail, fall, die trying.
This particular quote by the Green Goblin to Spider-Man was one of the high points in the movie. In this scene, he acknowledges Spider-Man's choice to be a hero, and he also reveals that he has an acute understanding of human nature by suggesting that the public's adulation is fickle. The quote captures a fundamental truth about heroism, that is, the higher one rises, the harder one falls. It exposes the vulnerability and isolation that often come with the mantle of heroism, as well as the harsh judgment and scrutiny from others. To be a hero means to face relentless pressure, expectations, and sacrifices. One notable example is Superman in the Man of Steel movie. Superman's arrival on Earth sparks fear and distrust among certain sections of society. Despite his heroic actions and efforts to protect humanity, some view him as an alien threat rather than a savior. This perception is amplified in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, when public opinion turns against Superman after the destruction caused during his battle with General Zod. His status as a symbol of hope becomes clouded by controversy and suspicion, leading to widespread rejection, protests, and calls for him to be held accountable for his actions. Green Goblin is offering Spider-Man a chance to choose a different path, but as we all know, Spider-Man did not accept his offer, choosing instead to keep being the hero. 2. Fisk to Matt Murdock, in Daredevil series.
I'm trying to be a hero. I'm just a guy that got fed up with men like you, and I decided to do something about it.
That's what makes you dangerous. It's not the mask. It's not the skills. It's your ideology.
Wilson Fisk was talking to Matt Murdock, who was in his guise as the Daredevil. It was obvious that Fisk was not afraid of the Daredevil as an individual, but rather what he stands for. The quote delves deep into the essence of Matt's character and motivations as the Daredevil. It speaks to the underlying beliefs, values, and ideology that shape his actions and potentially pose a threat. The quote also challenges the typical image of a villain or threat, highlighting that Matt could just be a villain after all, if he took things too far. The Daredevil had dealt justices with violence and had committed other unlawful activities under the guise of the Hood, but still, considers himself better than Fisk due to their different ideologies and beliefs. Here, the Kingpin is telling him, we are not so different after all. Hold on to your ideologies for long enough and you will see yourself doing the wrong things for the right reasons. Fisk, in the series, is a complex character with nuanced motivations and beliefs. He sees himself as a visionary seeking to improve the city by taking control and eliminating what he perceives as corruption and chaos. Matt is also doing the same thing in a completely different way. Fisk with his quote in this scene recognized Matt's conviction, acknowledging him as a foe that would be very difficult to take down. 3. Thanos to the Avengers, in Infinity Wars.
I ask you to what end? Dread it, run from it, destiny arrives all the same.
Thanos is an intergalactic warrior who spreads death and horror across every planet he has been on. Knowing what he is, makes this quote bear such weight that it becomes instantly memorable. When Thanos delivered this line, there was an instant foreshadowing and anticipation. His quote implies that the heroes will experience loss and failure despite their conviction, creating an impending doom. This in turn builds anticipation, setting the stage for a climatic showdown between him and the Avengers. This quote also shows us that Thanos understands human emotions. He did not gloat or dwell on the vein that he is stronger than the Avengers. Instead, his word conveys that he understands the mix of desperation, determination and vulnerability of the heroes. It also proves that Thanos has an unwavering belief in his mission and a strong conviction that he is destined to achieve his goals, no matter the obstacles. 4. Joker to Batman, in The Dark Knight.
Madness, as you know, is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
If you've ever had the urge to scream so loud until your head pops off at one point in your life, you'll resonate with this Joker's quote right off the bat. This quote by the Joker encapsulates the Joker's philosophy and the way he approaches chaos and destruction. The belief that everyone has the potential for madness within them, and all they need is a trigger or push to bring it out, given the right circumstances. This challenges the notion that madness is an illness or something inherent to a select few. His quote alludes to the fact that there are darker sides to human nature. Heath Ledger's delivery, his captivating performance and mannerism added an extra layer of depth and intensity to this quote. He sets himself up as an agent of chaos, playing on the fears and flaws of those around him. His obsession with chaos and disruption underscores his desire to unravel the established order. 5. Killmonger to Black Panther, in Black Panther.
Just bury me in the ocean with my ancestors that jumped from the ships. 'Cause they knew death was better than bondage.
This quote has a huge emotional impact because it carries a powerful and emotive message about freedom and the refusal to live in subjugation. It highlights the pain and trauma endured during the era of slavery, emphasizing the strong desire for liberation even in death. Killmonger's statement references the tragic history of the transatlantic slave trade, connecting the past struggles of African slaves with the present-day fight against oppression. His words resonate with many marginalized communities who have experienced subjugation or are still fighting for equal rights. Given that Killmonger is an antagonist, his quote challenges us, the viewers, to consider the weight of oppression and the toll it takes on individuals and communities. By expressing a willingness to die rather than live in bondage, the quote symbolizes resistance, resilience, and the determination to be free. With that, we wrap up with the iconic quotes and the reasons why they become iconic. You can always tell me what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe while you are at it, and hit that notification bell so that you won't miss my next exciting video when it comes up. Thanks for watching.